Agreed. We are in sync right there. All right, so let's switch gears to the Dub. Their season just started. We've had about like 5 games or so. Um, the topic du jour that everybody's been talking about lately has been the Chicago versus Indy matchup. Before we get into what happened during the game, looking at both rock, well, especially looking at Indy, I can see the improvement from where they were last year. There were there were levels to this. They improved from their past, where it was just like Aaliyah and Mitchell. You could see that they had taken a step, but now they've taken another step. I'm not saying they are in the same universe quite yet as New York and Vegas and Minnesota, but they are in that tier right below them. They are trying to get to those three. I think they took that Connecticut spot where Connecticut was always like that fourth best team, like right with the big dogs, but not
No,
quite.
the expectation is there, but no, go ahead, Felix.
That's just based off of one game, and this is an early thing, but the squad last year wouldn't have beat Chicago by 30.
Agreed.
So you can see that they've taken a step up. I like the new additions on the squad. They are going to be
They won the
a
off
tough
season.
squad.
They won the all season easily.
Easily, yes.
Hands down. Oh, clear cutting away.
So I'm looking forward to see if they can continue to build upon what they did on Saturday. But let's talk about what happened during the game. Unless you want to jump in before and give your opinion on them.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
I'll wait for you to be done, bro. Just go ahead and go.
all right.
You tell me when I'm
So during the game, there was a play where yeah, it could have been it was a push off by Angel on Aaliyah. And then Caitlyn saw that Angel was under the basket by herself and did a hard foul. But then after the hard foul, there was a push, and then Caitlyn got gone. Angel got up pissed, and then tempers flared. There was no pushing, no shoving, but I didn't even think it required even flagrants. I thought it was just to play ball. That was just me. But what did you think about the whole situation, and what occurred after that for you?
gonna work my way up to that. I'm gonna go back to what you talked about with the additions and the expectations of the Indiana Fever.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a lot to say, and I gotta tell you, I told you no yesterday who got at me.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's get one thing out the way. We said Indiana Fever won the off-season
Yeah.
transaction. The additions of Bonner and let me just go to the roster. The re-signing of Mitchell, which you and I both said had to happen.
Had to happen.
If you didn't get re-signed, I don't want to hear a damn thing. But that being said, the re-signing of Mitchell, the addition of Bonner, congratulations, third all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Oh, I'm sorry, look at the Mystics. Where'd they go?
Sydney Colson, I think, is on the roster.
Sydney Colson, Sophie Cunningham, Natasha Howard. George that Bonner. Obviously, we got Boston there. I mean, bottom line is this is a team. This Fever got a squad.
They got a squad.
Oh, the expectation. It's finals a bust for me. Anything less than the finals is a failure.
See, to me, they're not at New York, Las Vegas. At best, they're the third best. New York, Las Vegas, and Minnesota are a level above them still.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Just let me. I'll get to that point. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about the expectations.
Expectations? Yeah.
Because you want to sell me on Caitlyn Clark being the face of the league, and I'm gonna go for a while. You're not gonna go because we're gonna be talking about this for a minute. Because I gotta tell you what happened. But you want to sell me on Caitlyn Clark being the face of the league because the attendance records are so high and all the damn TV ratings. And I have said this, I don't deny none of that. But when has that ever been enough? Can I make that any clearer? Tell me if you disagree with me.
Yeah.
TV ratings and record attendance validates your spot as being the face of the league, and that's all it takes.
No.
because I'm going to repost this and I'm going to tag the individual and I'm going to say his name. I'm going to get to it. But he really had an issue with it and tried to tell me apparently that I don't understand what I'm talking about. I clearly got where he was coming from. And all you could throw at me was attendance and TV ratings to make Caitlyn Clark the face of the league. And I made it clear as day. For me, it's not enough. That's not selling short what she's done for this league. But I said it and I mean it. She hasn't done a damn thing. She won Rookie of the Year. She set some records. But how can I legitimately accept this young woman as the face of a league that she hasn't won nothing yet? And to back this up outside of the business of the league. And for myself, Derek, can I speak for you, brother? You tell me if I'm wrong. Again, I'm asked, is that enough for you to sit there and say, is she your face of that WNBA? Go ahead and answer for yourself.
No, not at all.
It's not enough. So I've seen the requisite tools that you have now given this face of the league. You and I both said with her coming into the WNBA last year, the expectation was just to make the playoffs. And let's not get it twisted. I know the narrative is going to be that Caitlyn Clark came to the Fever and saved them and made them relevant. I'm sitting here telling you that if it wasn't for Aaliyah Boston being on that roster and Kelsey Mitchell being on that roster, they still probably wouldn't have made the playoffs anyway. Mm-hmm. We sat here and said that they have formed a big three that will likely have to be reckoned with for years to come. The potential of what the Fever could be is through the roof. Damn it, they're almost like OKC in the NBA.
Yeah.
So let's go into the hard foul yesterday. I'm just going to get into it. Frank Isola, who I'm a fan. I like watching it. I like watching you, Frank, on Pardon the Interruption. I like watching you on Around the Horn for years. Mm-hmm. I enjoy your takes. Don't always agree with you, but I'm a fan. I enjoy watching you. But he put out this post the other day, which basically goes into where I'm about to go. I couldn't believe the man even acknowledged me. Nice to see Caitlyn Clark standing up for a teammate, Natasha Howard, after Reese pushed Howard in the back. Hard, clean foul from Clark. My response, come on, Frank. Is this how desperate it's becoming to elevate Caitlyn Clark? All for standing up for a teammate, but what she did was cowardly, which I felt she was because she ran. You know, hard foul, I mean, maybe that's just the hooper in me. If I hard foul you, I ain't gonna know. You're gonna know it was me. I'm not running anywhere. You're gonna stand 10 toes down. I'm looking like, yep, I hit you. And what? Now, to preface my comments more times than not, if I hard foul you, it's generally because you probably hit me first. So just know I'm coming to get mine. If she's going to deliver an intentional hard foul, don't run away immediately afterwards. My thing is this. Even in the words of Caitlyn Clark, it was a basketball play. Why are we applauding Caitlyn Clark for committing a basketball play? Standing up for your teammate? What? Is that even worth a tweet? I'm not giving kudos to Caitlyn Clark for delivering a basketball play that gets delivered damn near 24/7. Mm-hmm. Who hasn't delivered that? Where's their kudos? So let me go, because he would go on to direct message me. I told you I was shocked. It's like, wow, Frank Isola getting at me. Because apparently I put one of my words in caps. Ooh, my bad. How dare I put a word in caps? But we go into this whole thing. And I'm basically going at it with him for a debate. I simply told him, and I hope he for all, I'm going to tag him in this, and for all I know, he may not even give a damn. But I'm going to say, I hope he does hear me. Because clearly my message in text couldn't get across. So watch me in video and read my damn lips. I get Caitlyn Clark moves the needle. I get that Caitlyn Clark brought a momentum from college into the WNBA we have never seen. And from a business standpoint, you want to tell me Caitlyn Clark is the face of the league? I got no problem with it. I can't make it no clearer than that. I get it. But if that's all you're throwing at me, and as great as you know I feel she is now, it could potentially be, the bottom line is she still hasn't done a damn thing. She hasn't won nothing. I bring up A'ja Wilson, 3-time MVP, 2-time WNBA champion, who had a historic season in her own right just last season. And correct me if I'm wrong. Would you dare say to me that the historic season Caitlyn Clark had last year compared to A'ja Wilson got equal coverage?
No.
Fact, Frank. You're in the damn media. I've been scouring the internet, trying to find an article from you, a comment from you regarding the season A'ja Wilson had. And I can't find it. And if you watch this video, hell, remind me, go ahead and tell me where I can find it. Because I sit here and told you, A'ja Wilson, for my money, is the face of the league. Deservedly so.
Mm-hmm.
A national champion in college. I just told you she's a 3-time MVP, 2-time WNBA champion. To go along with an Olympic gold medalist. Mm-hmm. And yes, we can say the same thing about Caitlyn Clark, but she was on the pine, right?
She didn't even make the squad, the Olympic team.
Make the squad.
She wasn't even on the Olympic team.
She could have been on the ball, but she didn't make the team. Now that we once again, from a business standpoint, you would have gladly let Caitlyn Clark be on that team for to move the needle. But it's not like we really needed her to win it.
Mm-hmm.
But I brought up A'ja Wilson. And you know what this dude called her? Tim Duncan.
That just means he's never seen A'ja Wilson.
No, I went on. No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said. If you're talking about their game, I can give you that.
But personality?
That's exactly what I said. He said, a great player who doesn't resonate to the public to the level of Clark. One, I never said that she resonates to the public to the level of Clark, but allow me to put things in its proper emphasis. And I even said to him in this, let's not act like we don't know why. It's one thing to tell me that she doesn't resonate to the public in general. But you want to tell me she doesn't resonate to the level of Clark? I wonder why. And when I brought that up, oh, now I'm struggling. You need more facts. You're just being subjective. The hell? I can call a spade. I got 2 eyes to watch. You want to compare to Tim Duncan? I gave you the game. And I'm sitting there saying, I even told him, A'ja Wilson has more charisma in her pinky than Tim Duncan has in his entire body. It's not a shot at Tim. I'm just saying, when you watch A'ja Wilson, doesn't she clearly exude a lot more personality than Tim Duncan did?
Easily.
Does A'ja Wilson not have a public, a mass that follows her and her for her own right?
Yes. She has a signature shoe. Commercials. Like
I'll get there. Like I said, let me keep going. I'm
keep
getting
cooking.
there.
Keep cooking.
But you want to sit here and talk to me about it's not to the level of Clark, like we don't know why. Now, mind you, I'm just trying to have a healthy debate with a dude who I mean, and I still do. A guy who's been in the game for a long time. Hey, now I admit, once again, I'm working just to try to get there, but I'll never back down to nobody. Isola, Wilbon, Kornheiser. Hell, I already gone at Parker and Broussard. Believe me, I wasn't that damn impressed. Respectfully, I know what they've been doing for a long time, but I can more than hold my own. And don't get me started with some of these other new cats. But be that as it may, we know why Clark is at the level that she is. And it's not a thing about fault. But the fact is, it's a white woman who has a great game, and she's out there coming to momentum, and the majority is still white. What the hell do you expect it to be? It's called the Larry Bird effect. And damn it, just call it that. But seriously, talking about being subjective, man, get the hell out of here. Let me keep going. She sets attendance and ratings records. She's the face of the league more than any player in any sport. Debatable. Clark isn't the first great white player in WNBA history. None who came before her were this popular. So go back and work on your thesis. I'd reply, I never said that. I never said Caitlyn was the first great white player. But as I told him in my response, clearly you got the damn memo. And that's me paraphrasing. That's not what I said, but I'm saying it now. You clearly got the damn memo. Yes, her game speaks for itself, but the fact that she's white is just icing on the damn cake. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me this damn thing don't go hand in hand. I even brought up the fact, and this is just me. Remember Sabrina Ionescu coming out of Oregon. I told us like she will always be the example I would think about because we never seen a phenomenon like Caitlyn Clark. But I remember Sabrina Mania there for a minute.
Yep.
Especially her senior year when she was going for that NCAA all-time triple-double record. And I told him it wasn't the same, but it has a similar vibe. And the only reason that we don't know how far it could have went was because of damn COVID. Imagine what could have happened with Sabrina had COVID never happened. Mm-hmm. Because she was clearly the headline of women's college basketball. You could make the argument she was the headline of college basketball in general.
Yeah.
And here I go again. I'm more impressed by Sabrina's all-time triple-double record than I am Caitlyn Clark making all-time in threes. That's sure as hell harder. Again, I'm not poo-pooing on what Caitlyn did. Respect. But I got to look at both records. Which one impresses me more? It's a lot harder to get triple-doubles than it is to hit threes.
Facts.
That's all I said. I said there's a similar vibe. I didn't say it's the same damn thing. Obviously, once Sabrina, by the time she got to the WNBA, it wasn't the same. Look where we were coming from. All momentum was gone. Mm-hmm. But she had the same accolades. National Player of the Year in her own right. All-time NCAA record setter. Isn't that Caitlyn Clark? The only difference is that I would never know if Sabrina could have won a national title. Because I know for one thing, Caitlyn Clark was 0 for 2. And then Fox want to come out with a BS list talking about she's the second greatest college player in history. Get the hell out of here with that. And that ain't the most prisoner of moment BS I ever seen in my life. Same way I feel about the fact you want to tell me that this woman is the face of the damn league. Hell, let me go further. I sit up here, you turn and try to tell me that Caitlyn Clark is a bigger favorite to win MVP than Asia Wilson? Or for what? Are we just going to sit here and dismiss this woman? Thank God the GMs got that right.
Yeah.
When I saw the GM selected, was it Collier from the Lynx?
Yep.
Oh, brother, the sound of relief in my voice. And I'm not saying that Caitlyn Clark doesn't deserve to be an MVP candidate. But here we go again. You better show me. You better show me. Because I don't give a damn about the ratings. I don't give a damn about the attendance. I swear if the Fever go to the playoffs and they lose in the mother-loving first round, I better hear about it. I better hear her ass get called to the mother-loving carpet. Sit here and tell me she's the face of the damn league because she only got set up the attendance records and then the TV ratings. She ain't done a damn thing. I'm really trying not to curse. The hell out of here, Frank. I really do hope whatever part of this segment I decide to post, I'm tagging him in it, and I hope to God he's seasoned. I hope to God I ever get the opportunity to sit with you face to face, Frank. And I told you this in the message. Only time will tell. You know what happened with Caitlyn Clark? Mm-hmm. I admit it, I clearly misinterpreted how I thought you saw when it came to sports. Because in the years I've watched you, Wilbon, others debate these all-time greats, attendance records and TV ratings were very rarely, if ever, mentioned. You had to win something. And it wasn't just MVPs. You had to have something to back it up.
Mm-hmm.
I swear. And again, I could be wrong on this, so let me preface myself. But it wasn't even that long ago. I just remember it was the talk about who was even the current face of the NBA. And why Jason Tatum can't be the face of the NBA because he doesn't have personality. He has all this other stuff, but he can't be the face of the NBA because he doesn't have personality. But he's won. Ant-Man, even though he says he doesn't want to be, could be the face of the NBA, but he hasn't won. Patrick Mahomes is the face of the NFL. Would he be the face of the NFL if he didn't have 3 damn Super Bowls?
No. And they're trying very hard to make Josh Allen the face of the NFL.
The Caitlyn Clark of the NFL, dare I say? Miss me with this bull. You better, Emery. It bugs me. It bugs me that that's where the bar's been set. No, I'm not dismissing how great Caitlyn Clark is. But what bothers me is you're going to sit here and dismiss all these other great players who have come before and who are still playing now just over a damn TV rating and attendance. That's it? That we're applauding a hard foul. That's all it was. You might see one tomorrow. Let me see that post. Let me see the next post of somebody being a great teammate for delivering a hard foul.
She wasn't even protecting a teammate. It was just basketball. People get pushed during rebounds every game.
You're making my point. And Frank, I saw no damn well.
Every game.
Dare I say, do I feel like part of me almost feels like, did I paint you in a corner, Frank? Did I make you get nervous because of the fact your argument wasn't worth a damn? That's it? I literally said, clearly after all these years, I must have misunderstood you. And if I did, clearly I apologize. Because if that's all you're bringing to the table for me, that Caitlyn Clark is the face of the WNBA because of all the records she's setting and the money she's making, then damn it, I swear, I clearly got you all wrong. I'm not wishing this, but God, I swear, if Caitlyn Clark doesn't win a thing in her WNBA career, MVPs are fun. But if she doesn't win a title, I dare anyone. I don't you throw her damn name in no adult conversation with me. I defy anybody. I'll be the last man you want to see. And I have plenty of facts to back me up. The fact of the matter is, got a lot of tools this year. Outside of injuries, I'll tell you, I'm not disagreeing with you, brother. New York, Las Vegas, I am with you. The Lynx, I am with you. I need to see it with Indiana. Because that's how much this whole face thing is bugging me. That's all it takes? Attendance and needle moving ratings? But she can't win? Oh, hell no. You got a squad. Let me see you. Show me. If you're as great as they say you are, let me see it. Show me why you're the face. Because TV ratings and attendance doesn't do it enough for me. I don't give a damn. Congratulations to the WNBA. I really am happy for the league. But I'm supposed to look at her as the face? Hell no. But I got Asia Wilson, a proven champion, a proven star, who's been holding it down, who for my money is still clearly right now until otherwise shown the best player in this league. Not just because you got fans want to sit there and cheer for the white girl who's always sitting up shooting threes and may arguably be the greatest passer in the history of the league, because he said that too. Although I don't quite agree with the passer part, but hey, time will tell, right? Outside of a rookie of the year, first team all WNBA, what the hell she got to show? I know she's a great individual player,
Yeah.
but this ain't golf. This ain't boxing. This ain't cornhole. I'm sitting here telling me why this young woman is the face of the league, and I'm saying I can't sit up here and call a spade a spade.
I don't even have her over Stewie yet. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
Man, brother, I was clearly you can see it. He really just tried me.
uh-huh.
He tried me, and let's see. Let's go even further, because the WNBA just put out a report today about the aftermath. Did you see the story?
I didn't.
Where is it at? WNBA investigating hateful fan comments after Clark Reese incident. And now, again, I don't blame Caitlyn Clark for this. I sure as hell don't blame Angel Reese.
No.
But none of this is surprising.
This is where that popularity comes in. Is people are using Caitlyn Clark as a they are weaponizing her to promote their racism.
Hey Frank, there's your needle mover.
That's why the needle is moving.
There's your attendance record. Let Angel Reese been the one to do that to Caitlyn Clark. Hey Frank, I'm just curious. Would you have posted that same link? Would you post that same comment? Would Angel have been a great teammate? I can't help but ask. You want to applaud Caitlyn for delivering a basketball play that's been delivered damn near over 50 years. Who hasn't delivered a hard damn foul?
Mm-hmm.
Why does that BS even need to be recognized in a positive light? Let that be a foul and move on. And don't even get me started on the fact that why did Aaliyah Boston Angel Reese even get a technical foul? Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Aaliyah broke it up. Understandably, Angel Reese was pissed. So I'd be pissed too. I'm looking, what the hell you think? What they said, well, they said it from the words that apparently placed on her lips. What the F is wrong with you? That's understandable. Be the same way. You can't be with a hard foul. Chief, if you're not keeping me on the floor, you best believe you're going to see me. You're going to see me. I'm going to have some words for you, and you better believe the next time you come down, you're going to see me coming. I don't do nothing behind your back. That's why I told Frank it was cowardly. It was a basketball play, but it was kind of cowardly. Don't run, Kate. Don't run. The least you could have done was just help her up.
Yeah, help her up. That way you can show her it wasn't malicious.
But we want to give this golf clap for being a great teammate. Kiss my ass. That BS out of here. And he wants to sit there. I'm going to tell you something else he wrote. Because I mentioned, and again, I will tell you exactly what I said. I am tired of the forced coronation of Caitlyn Clark. Let me find exactly his response when I said it. Forced the coronation. She's the best shooter and passer in the history of the women's game. That's not necessarily a response to what I said, but again, I sat there and told her, I agree with you. She's the best shooter. Passer, time will tell. But don't sit here and try to tell me that the agenda of pushing Caitlyn Clark, as you would say, the face of the WNBA, isn't right there for everybody to see. It's just that most people, the majority, have no problem with it. You're looking at one who does. And this was really the kicker towards the end. As he basically told me, apparently, I didn't know what I was talking about. That's why I said, I think I must have made you nervous, Frank. Because I don't see how you couldn't understand that. I understood your perspective. Why were you struggling so hard with mine? But towards the end, he says, just accept it, move on, and buy Wilson sneakers, the ones that are being shoved down our throats on a daily basis. My response to that, you say that as if when Caitlyn gets her signature shoe, they won't be doing the same damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my expectations for your face of the league always high. Always so high. And it's going to take more than attendance records and needle moving to move me. I know the woman can play. Show me. Show me you're deserving of this pedestal that you've been put on. And again, it's not Caitlyn's fault. I'm just looking at the masses sitting up here just drooling like zombies. Trying to force a narrative that hasn't even honestly been earned.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen nobody get praised so much for losing since LeBron. Caitlyn is a great individual, but she hasn't won nothing. So we saw her go 0 for 2. And the first time, y'all just knew they were going to be LSU until they went out there and got their ass whooped. And then had the audacity to get in your feelings because Angel Reese hit her with her own medicine. But you know, I had a problem when Caitlyn was doing this, but the black girl does it, and all of a sudden that's very unsportsmanlike. I would have loved it. Oh, Frank, I just would have loved to have known what you would have done. And it's easy to save your face for public. You've been doing this a whole lot longer than I have. But I'm not stupid. dare I say, I'll call your bluff. That had the roles been reversed, and that was Angel Reese delivering that foul, to Caitlyn Clark under the very same circumstances, I bet you wouldn't have tweeted that. I bet it would have been no great teammate comment.
Mhm.
I'm not going to sit here and clap my damn hands for just some ordinary ass basketball play that anybody can do. That's it. I want to at least be consistent because then I can back off a little bit. But if I don't see another comment like that for anybody else, Frank, then what the hell am I supposed to take for it? Outside of you just trying to push a narrative down my throat like I told you from the jump. Don't force no coronation down my throat. She hasn't done a damn thing yet. Let her earn that. That's what makes you great. It's what separates levels to this. All the fever. Obviously, I knew Kelsey Mitchell's dad. I had the pleasure of knowing him for quite some time. Rest in peace to Big Mark. So that's one of the reasons, obviously, that I cheer for the Fever as much as I do. But that aside, all my expectations are high. Oh, they're so damn high. I almost want it to be a Fever Aces final. No disrespect to the champs.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, give me the champs. Give me Fever and the Liberty. Hell, give me the Lynx and the Fever. And if the Fever go down, you still want to try to push this narrative? You tell me that she's still the face of the league? Because she moves the needle. Miss me that BS, man. Fact.
Oh man. Can't believe he said that they were trying to shove her shoes down everybody's throats. Like that's wild.
Look, I don't have a problem with that. If that's how he feels, how he feels.